Then maybe you can create a video showing how creating links doesn't require force indexing and they get indexed naturally. Yeah, so I actually just made a video about this on my other channel. And there's a few ways that you can get things indexed that don't, well, okay, so actually we're here talking about creating links that don't require force indexing. So the main way to create backlinks that you don't need to force index is literally just to create quality backlinks, right? If you are creating quality backlinks, whether that's a PBN, a guest post, a link insertion, of course, digital PR, you're not ever gonna have to worry about force indexing. These types of links should not require you to force index them. And if they do, there's probably something wrong, with the quality of the website, essentially the content or the website. Now, if it's a guest post, you need to give it a little bit of time because depending on the quality of the site and how powerful the site is, how many backlinks the website has, it might take a week or two for the article to get indexed. It just depends completely on the quality and the power of the website, not the quality, the power. And then, yeah, if you're doing link insertions, normally when you're doing link insertions, you should probably be looking at articles that are already indexed. So we'll go ahead and assume that the article's already indexed for link insertions. And then PBN as well. PBN might even take more time than a guest post because a lot of the time, PBN sites are not quite as powerful as guest post websites. They just don't have the same amount of authority. And if they did have the same amount of authority, people wouldn't be using them as a PBN site, right? So yeah, I think a lot of the links that people try to force index end up being things that we consider like foundational link building. And so if over here on our website, go to services, that would be stuff like diversity links, pillow links. Pillow links could be anything like citations, Web 2.0, social profiles, Q&A links, blog comments, forum comments, all of this kind of stuff. Maybe, yeah, social profile citations, we of course mentioned, are in these pillow links packs. Press releases, you're not normally going to need to get indexed. Normally when you do press releases, you'll probably get between 50 and 200 indexed backlinks, depending on the service that you use. Our service has about that amount getting indexed, and you don't need to try to force index any of the other ones. There's just no point. Yeah, but for all these other links that I just mentioned, these kind of foundational link types that we were talking about, these types of links, I don't try to force index them at all. And the reason is because I think there's a misunderstanding between if something is indexed and if Google knows that it's there. So for example, does Google need to index every citation for every company that does business on the internet? And the answer is no, that's insane. Because a lot of these businesses will have 100, 200 citations, or maybe even more in some cases. And Google knows that searchers do not need to see citations. But does that mean that citation's not there and the citation that Google doesn't see it and it's not giving you, your relevance and your kind of your trust for a local company? And the answer is no. Google knows that they're there. They crawl these sites. They understand. So for any kind of foundational backlink, I don't force index them at all, ever. Whether that's if I'm working on a client site, if I'm working on my own site, never, ever, ever force index foundational link building. It's just not necessary. You're not going to get a bunch of juice from these things anyway. The whole point of foundational links is to create a diversified, very natural backlink profile. And if you're force indexing these things, you're doing something unnatural to them, essentially. And you're trying to force Google to quote like them more or something, which you just don't need to do. And you just don't get a lot of result out of these things anyway. So, wouldn't worry about it at all. If your big links, like your link insertions, your guest posts, your PBNs, or your big stuff that you're paying good money for are not getting indexed, that's an issue. And I would either, if you got it from a provider, ask for a refund or ask for a replacement if it doesn't get indexed in a good amount of time. Yeah, you shouldn't need to do anything to those at all. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.